And I think that really kind of highlights the issues that we are really focused on at Dogs Trust, in terms of, we looked about sort of 10 years ago at the increase in the number of dogs that were coming into us for behaviour reasons. And that was really the kind of driver for the kinds of programmes that we've been developing at Dogs Trust, and the sort of increase in the number of behaviourists that we've been able to recruit and have in our centres and working with our dogs, is because we want to prevent those dogs being relinquished in the first place. We obviously want to help them when they're in the shelters, in order to have that rehabilitation programme, but the prevention is really one of the kind of key things that we are focused on. And many of you will be familiar with our dog school programme. It's the kind of flagship part of our prevention strategy, if you like. And dog school really started, well, as I say, because we wanted to stop dogs being relinquished to us. But the programme that we put together was really based on the kinds of problem behaviours that people seek help for. And we said, at the beginning of this evening, we looked at, there's the behaviour of the dog, and then there's also the tolerance, and there's also the kind of community factors as well. What we're trying to do in dog school is package all those factors together and try and educate people, to give them some basic training skills, but also to get them to understand things like body language, but also to give them some kind of thoughts and skills about dog ownership and how to get their dog to fit into their lifestyle. So dog school really started, is really, we call it a training class, but it's much more of a kind of education program. We're giving people some skills in order to get their dog to walk on a loose lead, to come back to them in the park and to sit in Starbucks, but also to understand when their dog is anxious, how to get their dog to be relaxed at the vet, how to teach their dog that it's okay to be left on its own when they go out or in the evening. So the dog school program was really set up to really focus in on those specific problems that commonly lead to the relinquishment or early euthanasia of dogs.